Welcome back, everyone. This is Jaronitis bringing you Feed the Beast Unleashed, episode 14. Today we're going to be dealing with a couple of things. If you remember from last episode, I had this started set up and I had it going where it was going to generate stuff. It wasn't really going how I wanted it to. It was taking a whole bunch of power. Since I had these monster spawners anyway, I went ahead and put them in there so that they can just be spawning naturally and being ground up and creating mob goo. So I've got 171 buckets worth. If we start spawning the wither skeletons, that will be run through fairly quickly. So what we're going to do is, instead of doing it this way, we're going to go ahead and get into soul shards. I think soul shards will be a good way to go about getting this done a little bit more efficiently, because then we don't have to actually expend energy and mob juice to spawn the monsters that we want to spawn. Of course, it'll take a good bit of effort to get the actual soul shards going. Now, the one thing that is required for soul shards that we have nothing of is end stone. For end stone, we have to go to the end. So in between episodes, I have let this actually run. I haven't actually turned turned Minecraft off since the recording of last episode, although that's been about 18 hours ago. And I have had my bots going. I had told you about that last episode that I had them started. Well, they are doing quite well. Let me see. When you get down in bedrock level, you can't really see very well with night vision on. It blinds you with light instead of blinding you with dark. If you can see in the distance right here, you can see the particles falling away. That's how you can tell where the bots are. So, we should see him. There he is. So, he's been mining to his little heart's content, and we're going to go ahead and check on him. All we have to do is stand in his pathway, and when he gets to me, he'll stop. Now he's waiting for me to move. Okay, we still have 61 coal, so he's doing that very nicely. So we can get back out of there, and when we move, he goes right back to working. The other one, let's see. Okay, here's the step. There's the top there. So we're going to fly this way until we reach the edge. There's the edge. We'll follow the edge this way until we find the other one. And there he is. Oh look, he's fixing to get himself some more coal. And he's showing 63 coal as well, so he is still going strongly. So we'll get out of his way before we end up interrupting him, and we'll just get back out of here. We follow this over to its end, and then we go back over to where the hole back up to the surface is. After a little bit of lag. And up we go. Whee! Okay. So they're still doing very nicely. They've added to my supply of stuff very nicely. As you can see, I'm at 41 stacks of iron. No copper, because they're digging down below the copper level, but we've gotten plenty of silver, and we've gotten plenty of gold, and we've gotten some ferrous. Not that I really need ferrous, but I might need it eventually. Anyway, so the next thing we need to do is we need to find some end stone. The end stone is located in the end, and we're going to go ahead and go over there. Now, in between episodes, I actually found the end. Well, I didn't actually find the end. I found the Nether Fortress, because sometimes it can take a long time to find those things, and so I went ahead and did it off camera just so that you guys wouldn't have to worry about it. So we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, and I also went to the Nether and gathered a whole bunch of glowstone and found some more blaze spawners. Those will be useful when it comes time to make some soul shards, but we'll get into that when I am actually ready to make soul shards. So now we're going to go, and we're going to probably wind up fighting the Ender Dragon. So I'm going to bring my arrows. Before I do this, let's check. I'm not sure if I ever finished upgrading these arrows. Let's see, 96% accuracy, they have the sharpness, they do 9.5 to 19 hearts of damage, so that's very nice. And yeah, so we'll take these with us. Inevitably, we'll lose most of them out in the end, but that'll be okay. And it's nighttime, but I really don't care. So, off we go. If you look on my mini-map, the bluish-purple marker that is at the top of the mini-map is where I wound up finding the fortress. It actually led me in circles for a little while, and I really don't know why it did it, but it did. So, we're just going to go on, and we're going to fly over here to the end. I brought my Ender Pearls, or Eye of Ender, with me. Enough of them to fill in the portal. I should need, there's 1 in it, I believe, and there's a total of 12, so that means I should need 11 more. Wow, really, I had these... I hope there's actually 1 in it, because if I need all 12 and I have to come all the way back, that would be hilarious, but annoying. So, let's see... when I threw the Eye of Enders out to find this place, it actually wound up leading me forward, then leading me backward, then leading me forward, then leading me backwards, and then finally I actually found the place, and here we are. So I have not done any exploration of the actual fortress yet. I might do that on camera, probably not, because it's just a fortress, it's not that big a deal. So, and we're going to put these in. Hopefully without jumping into the lava. And this is going to activate the end portal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive in, and this is I didn't jump in. I guess it said I was close enough. Alright, well, here we go. I guess I didn't have much of a choice at this point. Give this a second to generate, and actually while we're having it generate, I am going to knock down a wall or two. Also, in between episodes, I made myself a coin of fortune? Fortune coin? Hang on a second, it is, yes, the coin of fortune. The coin of fortune is actually really easy to make, especially with the stuff that I already had. I used up some of my Eye of Enders. I already have plenty of gold, and it requires glowing water. Glowing water is condensed splash serum with glowstone, which I had plenty of. And then the condensed splash serum is glowstone, nether wart, and gunpowder with an ordinary vial of water. And a normal vial of water is... you make vials, empty vials, and you right-click them on any water. And here's how you make the vials. So it was actually really easy to make. I probably should have made it long before now, but I hadn't. And, well, now I have. So we're going to take some end stone with us just for good measure. And wow, did I really already get 64 of it? Okay, well, I mean, it goes through quick. There's actually a couple things that I want while I'm here. We'll do some flying around and gather some things while I'm here. But first we need to take care of a certain dragon that's going to be a pain in the butt. Probably won't be too much of a pain since I have this awesome armor and I can fly, so I can chase after him. Now, the only issue I'm going to have... oh, I forgot about that. Let's see. We're going to go into my gear, and we're going to toss in some stuff that I don't want to take a chance of losing. I'm going to take these arrows out for now, because I want to use the normal arrows in order to destroy the little orbs that he uses to regenerate his health. I actually completely forgot about these orbs. Otherwise, I would have not had those arrows out to begin with right now. So we gotta fly around and shoot a bunch of these, and I gotta miss at least twice. That was once, so... I don't think he appreciates me doing this. Ow. Haha, you missed me. Okay, somehow I hurt the dragon. I guess I shot him, I blew up the little recharge thing while he was close to it, and therefore did damage to him. Which I'm not going to argue, I'll take that. Good lord, how many stupid things are there? I mean, I know there's supposed to be a bunch, I didn't think there was supposed to be this many. Ow. Nice. I shouldn't have made that shot, but I did. Alrighty. Any more? Alrighty. Oh, look. A mysterious hive. It's actually one of the things I wanted to get while I'm here. Yes, now I've got that ticked off of me too. That's fine. Alright. Come here, dragon. I got special arrows on you now. And I am losing some of these arrows, but I actually was going to make newer, better arrows anyway, so I'm actually not too worried about losing some of these. Whoops. Okay, somehow I got caught in the clouds. I didn't realize you could get caught in clouds. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, dear Lord, no. Okay, this is very, 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 oh my God, bad. I just lost all of my stuff. Okay, I didn't realize that that would blow up quite that big. Oh, dear, 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 dear. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, oh, crap, man. This is horrible. This is, like, the worst possible thing that could have just happened. Other than not setting my timer and having no idea how long my episode has been so far. Which I did that as well, so. Let's see. How do we want to go about dealing with this now? Great. Well, this probably will take a while. I should probably bring some food. I can't believe I just died. I mean, of all the things I would have expected to happen, I really did not see me dying. Oh, how close was I to an edge? Did my stuff go flying off the side into nothingness? Oh boy. I wonder if I should make myself some new power, or no, making new power armor, good God. Well, I'm glad I put a bunch of stuff in the ender pouch, although I didn't put enough in the ender pouch. But, you know, it's not like I could put my armor in the ender pouch. Putting my armor in the ender pouch would not have done me very much good as far as that's concerned. Oh my. Let us stand back and contemplate how horribly stupid that was. Makes me really wish I had gone to the Twilight Forest first. In the Twilight Forest, there are items that if you kill a certain monster, will drop Charms of Keeping. Charms of Keeping will actually they will, when you die, depending on which version of Charm of Keeping you have, will let you keep certain things. If you have a golden Charm of Keeping, then it lets you keep everything. Let's see, a silver one I think is the middle tier, which if you have a silver one, it lets you keep your armor and your everything in your hotbar. And then a bronze one, which is the lowest tier, lets you just keep your armor, I believe. Which right now, even a bronze one would have been a very nice thing to have, because then I'd have my power armor, and this wouldn't be such a boring walk back. Oy vey. You know, now that I'm halfway here, I realize that I should have grabbed my extra coin. When I made the coins, I actually made several coins, and now that I'm thinking about it, having brought a coin with me would have made this a lot better, because then I could just make a mad dash past where my stuff, in theory, is, and when I run past, it would automatically suck everything up, and therefore I wouldn't have to stop and look around and try to find stuff. I could just run and assume that everything went well. So that was a stupid thing to do, but you know, hey, this is Minecraft. Sometimes you do stupid stuff, and well, you gotta do your best to make up for it. Thankfully, these boots have feather falling on it, so when I dive down into the hole I dug down into the fortress, it won't kill me, I hope. I can't believe that that actually killed me. I thought the power armor would protect me better than that, but I guess I was horribly mistaken. So one of the next things I'm going to want to do is I'm actually going to talk about future episodes, because walking is boring. What I'm thinking about doing for a future episode is to get some more things that we can do with the EU that we're generating with the generators, and possibly get a new way to generate EU that would be not necessarily more efficient, but less costly. Solar-powered solar panels to generate electricity that way would be the way I would choose to do that if I had the opportunity. To do that, we'll need some things that we need other machines for. Like, I believe a compressor will be necessary. And of course, we'll have to use a whole bunch of coal. I'll get into that when the time comes, but I think that's where I'm going to head next, as far as, you know, future plans. Soul shards, this is obviously going to take longer than I intended. In the back corner of my mind, I told myself that when I got to the end, I would grab some end stone and immediately leave, and leave the Ender Dragon alone. And then I got there and I was like, "Ah, I'm invincible. Let's take on the dragon." Ah. And to be fair, the dragon didn't kill me. I killed myself. So the dragon wasn't to worry. You know, the dragon wasn't anything that was going to be bothersome. It was me I had to worry about. So, you know, yeah. Alrighty, so let's see. Now I have roughly 5 minutes to find a way up, because I didn't bring a pickaxe with me, because I'm a genius yet again. And an Ender Dragon, who is already mad at me, is going to probably kill me before I can actually get up. Why didn't I bring a pickaxe with me? Why didn't I bring any blocks with me? Well, this should be interesting. Let's see what I can do. At least the dragon only hit me once coming through and it didn't kill me. It's the small things in life, right? Thankfully I picked up some wool. I can use it as a block. And one more block and I should be able to get on up. And thankfully enough, the Ender Dragon's actually kind of leaving me alone. He could have flung me off a cliff or something. He could have just continuously hit me over and over again until I died. He hit me once and then left me alone, so... Thank you for the mercy, Ender Dragon, and when I get all my stuff, I'm gonna kill you. No offense. There's an arrow. What are the arrows I missed with? That's awesome. Alrighty. Come on, stuff. Don't you dare, I just got here. Yay, I've got my power back, and there's my coin, which is activated. Good. Okay, well, that didn't turn out nearly as bad as it could have. If I don't have all of my stuff, I don't know it. Thank God for bad memory, because otherwise I'd be like, no, I'm missing insert random item here, and then I'd be all upset. Alrighty, well, I said I'd leave him alone, but there's one problem. I can't leave the end without killing him, or without dying, because there's no portal back. So that means, oh, dragon! Where'd you go? Where did he go? There he is. If I die again, I'll be so upset. Get back here and take your lumps. Wow, he's fast. Especially when I get stuck in walls. And on clouds, you couldn't get caught on clouds previously. This is crap. Okay, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Come on, get back here. Come to Papa. Bingo, baby. I got him. Now drop me a whole bunch of experience. No, my experience is falling into the clouds. And then off the clouds. No. Oh well. It'd be really stupid if I dove off in the void. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, look, one of my arrows that I missed him with. Cool. Alrighty. Well, now we've killed the dragon. Which means there should be a portal around here that will get me out of here. Ah, there it is. Don't you freeze up on me. Too many Endermen all at the same time, I think. Alrighty. Now then, let us go into my gear bag. Get out my scoops. And scoop us up some of these. And then, let's just get the heck out of here. There we go. And off we go. Yay, credits. Skip them. Okay, well, that was fun. I know for a fact I'm over my time limit at this point. I've got the end stone, and if I remember how to do this correctly, we're going to go ahead real quick before this episode is done with, and we're going to make a soul shard. Now let's see, it is a piece of glowstone surrounded by, I think, netherrack, surrounded by endstone, thus signifying all of the dimensions. Actually, that doesn't even make sense, does it? Because if it's signifying all dimensions, you'd need something that had to do with just the normal everyday dimension. You know, the overworld dimension, I guess is what you'd call it. But in any case, we should be able to place this here, 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 and here. And then the enderstone here, 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 and here. Now, in theory, we right-click with a diamond in the center of this, and it should turn all the endstone and give me a soul shard. And look, it works! Alrighty, so now we have a soul shard, and with said soul shard, we are going to... Actually, I will leave this template up, and I will make several more soul shards, just because this is an easy way to make them since I already have it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to kill wither skeletons. So let's see, we need to go in here. We need to gather my wither skeleton piece, and we need to tell this to start spawning wither skeletons. Now, with the soul shard in my hotbar, when I kill this guy, it is now going to turn this soul shard into a wither skeleton soul shard. And it did. So now it's going to keep track of how many of these guys I kill. I need to kill 1,024 to make a tier 5 soul shard. So, yeah, I'm going to be here for a while. So, I'm going to probably stand here for the next ever and kill these guys. There'll be several other soul shards that I will desire to have. And so, I'm going to create more soul shards in between episodes. And I'm going to, wow, I'm actually hurting pretty badly. And what I really want from these guys is these necrotic bones. Excellent. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to kill these guys a whole bunch. I don't think you guys will envy me being here killing these guys. But on the off chance that you are, I'll kill a couple more before I end the episode. And then you guys can feel like I've shown you stuff. Alright, so in the meantime, I need to turn this off because I don't want them spawning and being killed by the grinder because I need to kill them. So we're going to take this out. And we're going to drop this torch on the ground. And we're going to kill this guy because he's being a pain. And there we go. Until next time, this is Jaronitis signing off on episode 14. And remember, help spread the gaming.